Hello, here we are. We have exciting news. We arrived at Hamburg. We achieved our certificate of fulfillment that we did the whole rally from Hamburg back to Hamburg over a distance of, I think it's more than 7,700 kilometers.
We're actually the only team with an EV that did a complete tour around the Baltic Sea. The others participated but took different routes, etc., made it themselves a bit easier. We were really well prepared for going up, but when going down again from the North Cape to the Baltic states, we simply trusted on the experience that we had when going up, and that went really well.
Well, the difference was that we followed the road book from the beginning to the end, visiting almost every city, and actually do the trip with the other cars, following the well-designed road of the organization. What we learned from that is that in this rally it's about driving. It's about driving 500 to 700 kilometers a day in tough conditions, in winter conditions, and that even with an EV it is possible. So it is not like, yeah, you need to have a car which is capable of doing 800 kilometers without refillment. Well, actually it isn't. With an EV, it's true, you have to travel differently, so you have a few stops which take longer than you should do normally, but at the end you arrive at the destination just as the other teams into that rally. So no reason to not do it.
Not at all.
No, we are actually really proud on the car of the Polestar we could use, that the way it is, the way it behaved, the way we could drive with it, we had not one single issue with that. Anyway, I think we ended the last video in the beginning of Poland, so a little bit our thoughts about Poland. First of all, Poland has not yet a complete infrastructure for EV charging. You see barely EVs on the road, and of course that comes charging stations, cars, that goes hand in hand, and that's maybe the reason why you don't see them very often. There are EV charging stations available. They are, in contrary to, for example, the Nordic states, not located in the gas stations. They are located next to shopping malls. So the shopping mall has its own DC charger for its visitors to charge their car when they are doing their courses. Bad thing is that all these chargers that we've seen, that we have found, are all 50 kilowatt chargers, so which are fast chargers but not super fast chargers, meaning that if you want to charge your car you need at least an hour. So we had to stand several times, 2 times, 3 times an hour next to our car. Is that a problem? No, but if you used to have these 150 and more kilowatt chargers, that's much easier. Yeah, one remarkable thing, because we had to find an EV charger in the area of the capital of Poland, in Warsaw, and the first one was occupied, the second one was available and was actually in an underground parking area. It was a charging station at -3, which shows that they are confident in EVs and charging EVs underground. But that was the first remarkable thing, and the second remarkable thing was that it was free of charge. So these big shopping malls, because it was quite a big one, was offering EV charging as free service to its visitors. So we stayed for a little more than an hour in the parking. We paid about €2, and well, we get the car refilled, so which was really the good thing. And it was on Sunday, so we were able to enter that parking lot and drive to and charge the car on a Sunday free of charge, which was great.
Correct.
Anything more about Poland? No, I don't think so. Be prepared if you want to travel through Poland. EV charges are not that, the number is not that big, so prepare yourself to see whether you can do your trip or not. Then we traveled through Germany, and well, in Germany there is a lot of good EV charging stations available, so the travel goes flawlessly. But it's perfect. Now, so we are charging right now on our trip back to Belgium, and yeah, we're used to it.
So actually the last 2 days we did quite a lot of kilometers.
Yeah.
But even that works well. Well, yeah, you have to recharge a few times a day, but anyway you need to take a pause as well. You need to take a break as a driver.
Yeah.
Switch seats, eat something. So actually that works pretty well as well.
Yeah. And so, for example, today we will do 1100 kilometers in one day. So we started around 8 and we will arrive around 11. That's maybe longer than with another car, but it's still possible. So we will do that 1100 kilometers in one day with an EV, with the charging. So I think that's just a good point to finish our video for today. Good. Thank you, and well, see you in our next video. Bye bye.
All right.